Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial. So I'm going to show you how I improved upon my original tutorial of how to make YouTube Shorts and TikTok videos with DaVinci Resolve. So the last one was fairly basic. I'd only just started doing it, but I found it really helpful. So it was working, and that's how my videos went up. But over the months, I've tried to tweak and change how that looks, and hopefully it's a little bit better than it used to be. So come on, let's dive in. Okay, so if you haven't watched my first tutorial, it's definitely worth doing that because there's things like changing your settings for your resolution that's important that I'm not going to show you today because hopefully you've watched it in the first one. So make sure your resolution is correct for your output for YouTube and for TikTok, and make sure that you've got your library of videos and data that you want to use. So this time we're doing something a little bit different as well. So there is an image that I'm going to use as part of this tutorial that improves a little bit on the visibility and visuals for people to watch on the videos. So the first bit is, last time I did 2 tracks. So track 1 was the game video, track 2 was the camera video. Now I'm actually using 5 tracks as part of my videos, and that means I have 1 track for the game footage, 1 for my camera, 1 for my health bar, and 1 for my kill and damage information. The 5th one is for the image that I use as part of my health bar overlays on stream. So I use this on stream, but I actually put it direct into the YouTube short videos because the clarity of the picture is much better and it saves me having to kind of scrub off stuff around the edges. So first of all, you obviously need your video. And I have my video here. So this is a game clips from a previous stream, and I'm going to use that in the first 4 of the 5 tracks. So drag those in. Stick them into your tracks 1 to 4. If you haven't got 1 to 4 yet, you can just create another one by dragging it above the previous one that you've already got there. Okay, make sure that they're all aligned. You can see here at the bottom that they're all aligned. If they're out of line, you're going to have issues with sound and things not in sync, which is not going to be very good on your final video. So the last one is my health image. So I drag that into 5, and what I will do is I will actually extend that along all the way to the end. So make sure it lines up. Now this is all going to be snipped down as we go along because we need to make it look right. And I think if you have watched the first video, you'll know that I have a little template, a little text file which includes all of my values for my transform and cropping. So I've done that again. I now have it for all 5 tracks, and it's important, I think, to do these quickly as well. You want to remember them and just be able to copy and paste. So just like the first one, select your first track. So the way that I do it and the order that I use the videos is: track 1 is the video for the game footage, track 2 is the camera, track 3 is the health bar, and track 4 is the damage and kill count. So track 1 at the bottom, so I can take my values and get my zoom and my y-axis position. So this just shuffles it down a little bit. So you can see it in the background. We've obviously got the stuff over the top at the moment, but that will disappear shortly. So the next one is the camera. So make sure you select the right one. I've got my zoom change. I've got my X and my y-axis. I've then got my left cropping because I don't need to see all the stuff around it. I literally want to see my camera, and I also soften the edges a little bit, just it helps. So as you can see now, the camera is just a little section within the top of the video. It doesn't take up a block like it did last time. It just slots it in nicely and hopefully makes it look a little bit nicer. Again, we've still got all the stuff over here. Okay, so the next one is the health bar. Let's get our zoom and our axis set, and then our cropping. Again, similar to the camera, you don't want all the stuff around it. It's literally cutting this video down into a very small square video that just shows the bit of data that I want on the screen. As you can see, it looks a bit funny at the moment, but that will change once I get the image in later on. And then finally, I want my kill and damage information. So that's the 4th track. Adjust all my positions again and crop it as well, because there's a lot of stuff there that you just obviously don't need. Now what I will state is there may be a better way of doing this, but this is the only way that I've been able to do it, and I find it quite easy to do over and over. So you can see my damage information there at the bottom as well. And so if I kind of scroll along, that's a little bit squiff, so it's not quite right. So I can adjust the left cropping to get the damage information in, adjust the right cropping to disappear, and then move my axis if I need it to get it just level in the middle again. So you can see the damage information there. Still doesn't quite look right. Again, it's because the health bar image isn't there. Now that's sat in the middle at the moment, so let's get that adjusted. So select the track again, so the image, and again I've got presets for these. So I want to zoom in a little bit, make it a little bit bigger, and then I want to adjust its position. And the position is to align over the top of the health track that I've got a little bit further down. Boom, and there we go at the bottom. So now the video underneath that image is going to play. As you can see along it, the health goes down, everything is going in between. So there may be some adjustments I need to do as part of the damage, because that doesn't quite look right or align right. Just select the right one. You can't see that information, so you can just pull it out from behind the image. So there we go. So then what I will do is I will go through this footage, I will snip and cut the video into the segments that I need, I then produce it, and that will create a video. And ultimately at the end of it, it will look something like this. Camera at the top, all the damage information at the bottom, image overlay at the bottom as well for the health bar to make it look a little bit nicer, and all the game footage. Looks pretty good. Hope you enjoy this, guys. I hope it's been useful. I know it's a little bit shorter, but like I say, if you watch the first tutorial, it covers a lot more details around setting up the resolution, and the frame rates, and everything else with DaVinci. But hopefully by using the additional tracks and the additional positioning and how I've done it will help make your YouTube shorts and TikToks even better. So good luck, guys. Hope you enjoy. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll catch you on the next one.